Alright, welcome back to the series with Velanariel, my Blood Elf Warlock. I will be starting off by reading off a bunch of quests that I'm going to be picking up. I already know I'm probably going to head to the west of here, and well, other than killing the lynxes, I'm probably going to be primarily fighting over here for a bit, as well as potentially the murlocs on the west coast. Depends on how long I got. Well, I got plenty of time. I mean, like how long it takes me. I don't know why I said it the way I did. Apologies. One thing I do notice is that I probably should actually get a new drink. I'm gonna hold on to the honey bread because the food isn't as important. Actually, technically, it's not. Actually, in general, it's not very important because I have life tap, so I could easily just eat instead. But I'm just gonna sell the water for now because if I need a drink up, I'm gonna need that of all things. Alright, so I'm gonna start with Marniel here just because I'm already here. Might as well. Don't take the safety of this village for granted. We're under siege by the Scourge on the east and the Wretched to the west. Ranger Serene keeps our borders safe from the undead that pour in from the Dead Scar. Follow the road eastwards out of town and see if you can lend her a hand. Now, that's one of the harder ones. That's probably not going to be in this recording.
The eternal sun guides us.
This one's also might not be in this recording, but it could end up being where I end up going. A foul taint in the soil precedes the expansion of the Scourge into a new area. The protective runestones along the border with the Ghostlands have warded the land against this taint in the past. The westernmost runestone was destroyed during a Scourge attack, which forced us to burn the ground around it to prevent the taint from spreading. My sister, Lariana Riverwind, watches over the Scorched Grove. Go find her, and she might have some work for you.
We will have
Give me a
justice.
second. It's a little bright outside. I'm gonna close my blinds. My cat was laying there, might have a different story, but she's on my right, and she can look outside perfectly fine. Yeah, I feel that that's a lot better. There's too much glare from my left.
Valadash Malanore.
Saltharel's Haven.
Time is of the essence.
I swear that I'm going to fireball someone if I get one more request from Lord Saltharel concerning supplies for his party. Do I look like a party planner? Between you and me, that fool and his sycophants are living in denial that we're under attack here. Some of us are actually busy with, oh, I don't know, defending what's left of Quel'Thalas. Warlock, would you please head over to Saltharel's Haven and see if you can shut him up? It's just down the road to the west.
Remember the sun well. Farewell.
Thank you for your help, Velanariel. While I get things back in order here, I'd like to ask you for a favor. One of my former apprentices embarked in a very dangerous line of research. She journeyed to the East Sanctum in the middle of the Dead Scar. I worry for her well-being. See if you could find her and convince her to return to her senses.
Salama
Another quest is
Ashalanore.
gonna wait. I'll probably be doing that one at the same time I do the other Scourge quest anyways. But we'll see. I think in the past I actually went over there first, but it's not
Glory
too
to
hard.
the
But it's
Sindori.
hard enough that's better just to go to the west first. The spring paw that inhabit this region are known for their high quality pelts. We've even seen night elf scum travel to these lands just to poach them. Our skirmishes with the Amani have put a bit of a strain on our supply of gear, and our rangers don't have much time to hunt for pelts anymore. If you'd be willing to lend a hand by collecting spring paw pelts, I'd be happy to reward you with a handcrafted piece of armor. You'll find spring paw stalkers all around the woods, or north of here. I could get a cloak. Nice.
Shorelaran.
Yeah. Much like my dwarf, this just feels right to me. Not so much the Blood Elf specifically, but playing Elven characters in general just feels more right. High Elves and Blood Elves specifically just feel better for me. I say that fully knowing that pretty much it's only really the females I like playing, because the males, again, I've stated previously, I'm not really fond of using the very beautiful. I'm not fond of the animations that the males have. I just find it too awkward, personally. Honestly, if I were to play, hang on a second. Refresh. The bell notes. Good. Having Curse of Agony on top. Oh, I never even worked on cooking. I need to work on that between recordings. Oh well. Well, too late now. No, just that. Bad things. Also, I think, yeah, I was supposed to level up working on my professions between recordings, but it's not too important. Smelting, I still gotta figure out a couple, mining, I still gotta figure out a couple things, how I'm gonna go about it, primarily. The other reason why I think I, was fun with coming over here is because I think both tailoring and jewel crafting is found here. Originally, or maybe, at least jewel crafting is. So I think originally I just went to Silvermoon to pick up both of them because it was easier just to go over there since I was already playing them. Just gotta look around and see. Yeah, tailoring is here too.
Do not loiter.
Oh, you also sell the stuff. That's nice. I didn't know that part.
Hold your head high.
Always quite
Stay the course.
Okay, I'm pretty sure jewel crafting trainer was here. Maybe it's over here in the actual. Oh, enchanting and alchemy is here. Jewel crafting could just be on the inside or something. No, it's just these two in here. Really?
Our enemies
State
will
your business.
fall.
The
State your
reckoning is at
business.
hand.
The reckoning is at
Good
hand.
of Magistrix Dawn Shrouder to finally respond to my simple requests. I should take up the matter of her attitude with the Regent Lord and Silvermoon. She's quite rude. Nothing for you to worry your little head over. Now that you're here, maybe I'll finally be able to get those party supplies that I've been waiting for.
Keep your wits about you.
I like to throw parties, just a little something to celebrate the magnificence that is Quel'Thalas. But I'm in a bit of a bind. I need you to gather up more party supplies. From Vine Master's Suntouch to the Silvermoon City Inn, bring me a bottle of Suntouch Special Reserve. From Zelene First Light at Farsighted Retreat, acquire more of those delicious spring paw appetizers. You can pick up my delivery of fireworks from Hallis Dawn Shrouder at Fairbreeze Village. Be quick about it.
Farewell.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I read that the jewel... not read. I think when I asked a guard, it pointed over here. But maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe I thought maybe I remember that the tailoring was here and decided that it was probably better for me just to... yeah, whatever. Maybe I just decided that going to Silvermoon was a better idea anyway, since I would have to go over there for jewel crafting. That might have been the reason. I could see that happening. I'm gonna focus on the pelts for a bit. Oh. Are you kidding me? You, of all things, to... Oh, yeah, dead down here. A bunch of dead ones. Can't make use of that, unfortunately. So that's a shame. Maybe I'll go down to Sunsail Anchorage after all first, just because I'm not just finding a whole lot of... Ah, here's one. Still, I need to get quite a few of them. Oh, there's also a couple going over there. But yeah, part of the reason why I didn't even think about the profession, just got into the characters, is because during the weekend, and if for some reason it's a holiday, there's more likely to be a lot of people on. And on those occasions, I'm not going to really be recording much, if at all, of Velanariel. Whereas days like this, where I'm off and have plenty of time to do, I can get multiple done, if I want to. But I have other recordings to get done and other games I want to play. Like, I've talked about Arc Raiders last couple days, but I haven't played in a few days. Not because I didn't want to, but because I simply just got other things I figured I should get done. Like yesterday, I had a lot of time yesterday. I'm thinking of the day before, I think. I had a day where I couldn't get much of anything done, so all I did was record. All I did was edit a recording. I don't know why I said it wrong. Then yesterday I played a bunch of games, but I didn't play Arc Raiders. I played Kazagal, and did I play Velanariel? Yeah, Velanariel was yesterday as well. I think I played something else? No, I think the earlier part of the day was spent working on the characters and or editing something. So yeah, I didn't play it yesterday. Oh, one thing I do want to say, coloration. Well, the bags, I like the idea of it being red more or less, because that's not really much of an option for the ones I like as much. Green is not bad for the character either, but not my favorite for it. Damn, they really are just dead all over the place. And even though I record specifically so I could work around all the other players a little easier, it's not like I'm making much use out of it. You know, actually. Springpaw Stalker specifically. I'm curious about something.
We will persevere.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, fireworks. They look safe.
Keep your wits about you.
Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing, but I think my idea right now is try to kill the lynxes while I go get these things found in bots. Yeah, there's a lot of dead lynxes. Maybe I should try to do something else. Corpse of Tactics. Your tactics seem to have failed. Bad jokes. That's the only real kind of joke I have. And sarcasm on occasion. Yeah, no, I don't even see any. That's annoying. Yeah, I could cross to the dead scar, and I'm probably gonna be doing that anyways, but... Yep, see, there's some literally over here just killing them right now. Ooh, hang on. Copper vein there and there. Too bad this isn't connected to Turtle Wow whatsoever. Because, I could make use... I would really love to have all this copper on Turtle Wow right now. I know it's a bit of an asshole thing, but I need to get them too, so... Did I not get anything for it? Gave me the... Usually when it doesn't drop anything, it doesn't let me loot it. But, I don't know, that was weird, I think. Oh yeah, I think, even though I do know that there's spice bread, I could just buy my way into leveling up and cooking at first by making spice bread. Which, honestly, I'm not against the idea, not so much because I like being lazy and fine with buying stuff like that, but because spice bread does sound good. A lot of the early game ones are all meat. Not all my characters would be all for it. I think spice bread would be a better fit for certain characters, like ones that would eat lighter. That I imagine would eat lighter, should specify. I eat a lot in real life, quite a lot, but I don't really like very heavy foods to begin with. Like, I'm gonna eat them. Like, I don't stay away from like beef or anything. But I feel so much better when I have lighter types of food, like lighter meats like chicken and turkey. I prefer over beef a lot of times. Well, almost all the time. My favorite cake is angel food cake because I love how light it is. Another reason I love having a pet on here. But like I was saying, though, I do. Oh, okay. Apparently, I can't get it. Whatever. But it's not that I dislike heavier foods. I still love hamburgers and stuff and other stuff that's kind of pretty heavy. But I just love feeling a lot. I just don't like the I don't think too many people like the heavy feeling of eating a lot of food or eating a lot of beef. I don't know. I just know people prefer steaks and beef a lot of times. But I don't know. I know I'm definitely not alone in that either. Everyone has their own preference in what they like. Just mentioning mine. Quite like fish as well. Not seafood in general, but fish. Clams are okay, but shrimp I get sick of pretty quickly. Like I can eat a few and it tastes really good at first, but then I'm just like, I don't want any more. Fried shrimp's really good. But crab and oh, finally got a pelt. But crab and lobster, it's also alright, but I don't really love it. I would eat some if somebody was making it kind of thing. I wouldn't say no to it, but like, wouldn't be something I'd go out of my way to grab. And this is why I decided to come this way. I think this was a good idea. Honestly, I never thought about this beforehand. Granted, it was rarely ever an issue because I never really played at the time where the Blood Elf zones were so populated that because of the expansion being new or anything. When TBC was popular, TBC. Eversong is always a little populated because of it being a very popular zone. At least when I was creating characters on retail for a long time. It was always a very popular zone and race to choose, so it's not surprising whatsoever. But so I was always able to just fight around Fairbreeze. But considering that I have to go travel for this quest specifically, I think this is a good idea. I'm a little hesitant though to keep going this way because I know I'm gonna find there's a spring pop stalker there. That's not the one I killed. Definitely not. Usually it's grayed out. Oh, guard must have killed it. That's it. It's red when a player kills it or guard kills it. But gray when a different player kills it. You always forget that sometimes. But the spring paws are gonna get suffered, which is why I wasn't too sure about doing it over here as much. Stop moving so fast, cats. Also, this isn't exactly the place to talk about it. Because I was editing the Arc Raiders video so late, I didn't realize that the Arc Raiders tutorial video... Ooh, I got a pouch. And green's not a bad color either. Although, I don't think any of the colors I'd really be against grabbing. Blue, maybe. But I would still make use of it, of course. But anyways, there's a bunch of quests here, but I don't think any of them are useful to me. This area is going to be after post level 10 probably. That's a stalker. Move after it. What was I saying before? I get distracted too easily. I already mentioned how I know that the Eversong is a very popular zone with a lot of players. That's the last thing I remember talking about, but I'm pretty sure I finished saying that already. Whatever.
State your business. What do you seek?
Actually, that's a quest item. Don't worry about it.
Be ready for anything.
Not reading these off yet,
Delana.
yeah, that's a
Be
modding,
ready
definitely
for
not doing
anything.
that.
Everything has a price.
Even your life.
Anaria Shola.
Yeah, no,
The
that's-
reckoning is at hand. Keep your wits about you.
Then I'm not even gonna check with that one. I know where it's gonna send me. He's gonna send me to the northeast. Not I always forget the name because I always get confused with Falithrian Academy. I might make this character more of a destruction-based warlock, but I don't think so. I like the damage over time is too much. Character-wise, I think I prefer Affliction anyways. The only thing that goes against it is the fact that later on in her story, she would be focusing on destruction just to pass as a fire mage by unknowing observers, more or less. Obviously, the spells are like not mage spells, but still. they can. You can probably convince someone that doesn't know better, and I don't mean player-wise. I just mean like in character, story-wise, kind of thing. You can convince somebody that what they're using is just fire magic, which it is, but it's just demonic fire magic. You know, I was hoping this was going to be a lot more fruitful with the spring pause, but I'm being very disappointed right now. Yeah, I know earlier I was talking about food. I think I finished talking about what I wanted to with that. But yeah, just I guess just to reiterate, just in case, 'cause I do feel like I forgot something. With because when it comes to food, I just like lighter foods in general. I was talking about seafood because like I said how I like fish specifically. I don't really like other seafood otherwise though. Clams are okay, but kind of like shrimp, I actually get kind of sick of it quickly. And I realized that after a while because my mom used to make not make. There are frozen breaded I just said what they were. What the hell? My brain don't like to work. I'm sorry. Clams, breaded clams. And she baked them in the oven a lot when I was growing up, and I loved eating them. After a while, though, I just got sick of it, and now, even though I still like the smell and I still like to eat them, it tastes so good. After like having like 8 of them, I would say my stomach does not want anymore, kind of thing. Pretty sure this is Silver Moon Inn. This could be. It could have been the one on the left. There's, yeah. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's this one. Just from memory alone, I usually do remember it. Yeah,
what do you seek?
Untouched. Seriously, I really wish. Well, I know I can get that anyways from the party, but I really wish you had more alcohol options, like here, like more wines, but whatever.
Remember the sun.
I think it's a real. I do think it's cool that the what was it? That the you can pick up all the food items from the party, and I think actually it's always useful. Not the alcohol, because I don't think it gives any kind of buffs or anything, unlike some of the others, like what I'm doing, like the Thunderbrew Lager on my dwarf. But the what were they called? Spring pot appetizers. You can grab those too, and I think it's a percentage health. It's not a high percentage, and if as long as I'm remembering right at all. But percentage healing is always helpful and good for any level, so it's always useful to come pick it up because it's free. You get to pick up as many as you want, I believe. I'm gonna check it when I go to do it later. Another reason to not need to buy the food, I suppose. Honey bread is something I like the idea of my character carrying. I don't know why. It's a very simple thing kind of thing, but the fact that it has something extra other than just being bread. It's not. I definitely do not compare it to Lembas. Lembas from Lord of the Rings is very, very different. Probably, because that's more of a wafer. I think Lembas is supposed to be. This is just a straight up bread with honey in it. But pretty much all the other breads, except for the spice bread, is just. This is a tough hunk of bread. This is just some simple bread. Mulgore spice bread does sound good though. Did I say spice bread? Jesus. I cannot talk well. I talk a lot, I just don't talk well. Something I just constantly hope that doing these videos will help me with, that I can keep my train of thought, I can get used to keeping my train of thought on one subject for a little bit. And I don't mean that, but just remember the words easier specifically. Because I definitely do notice a difference between when I'm streaming and recording often and when I haven't done it in a while. There are a couple issues though, of course. It's still hard for me to, unless I listen back on the audio, it's still hard to know or recognize when I'm saying a word weirdly sometimes. Like sometimes I can hear it while I'm saying it, but a lot of times I don't realize how much I'm running words together, more or less. It's a little bit problematic, because from my point of view, I don't hear anything differently, because I'm thinking the words as I say it, so it sounds perfectly fine. But I have too many times where I combine multiple words, and I've definitely heard it in my recordings. And even though I have noticed that on rare occasion when I do it in real life, it's a very rare thing. But it doesn't sound nearly as bad even when I do hear it. So when I've listened back on recordings and heard, I'm like, oh my god, that's horrible. But there's a lot of reasons why keeping YouTube going for myself is very, very useful. Can have any good moments recorded. It gets me, well, listening to my own issues and mistakes with my speaking. If I listen back on audio, I haven't noticed even without the listening back on recordings though, and even without playing in a while, it does happen less and less frequently since I've started years ago. But it still happens now and again, especially after a long break. Seriously, that is so hard to see. Why is it not as bright as in Classic, I wonder? Maybe it's a setting I can change. I know the start of this is going to be kind of slow because all I'm doing is killing the occasional links while I went around buying stuff. But I'm going to make this video a bit longer anyways, because this one there's going to be plenty of stuff I can run on that I like the idea of combining together. Other than what I just did, pretty much the, not South Earl's Haven. Well, South Earl's Haven, that's what I was just doing. Oh crap. So a lot of people killing them around here, unfortunately. Is there any up here maybe? I do see the copper, but right now I'm more wanting to get the link, get some Lynx kills. Damn it, that one's dead. I mean, there's probably gonna be more dead ones over there. Oh, this is unfortunate. But anyways, other than the well, I can't remember, Sunsail Anchorage. Sunsail Anchorage in the west coast against the Murlocs. And if I still have time that I want to put into it, I could go down to the Scorched Grove. And almost every time I play through Eversong in the past, that's usually where I ding at level 10 in Scorched Grove. I just realized I'm already this is why I need to not play the character as much. This is what I was talking about the other day, yesterday I think. It's not so bad at these levels, but it's gonna be more important to like build up on the rest of the experience as she gets well, higher in levels. But the more I do it, the quicker, easier it is to have more quests I'm doing, be a higher level for those quests, making it easier. Not that I really need it to be easier right now anyways, but I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna go turn it in over here. I'm hoping maybe I can kill 2 more. My guess is that there's gonna be one over on this part, because I don't think anyone really runs through here. I didn't even know that there was a Lynx here until I ran into it a bit ago. Right there. Hey, well, the Lynx mate is gonna be useful for me. Oh yeah, I think that's something I was trying to say earlier. There's a other than the spice bread, I was about to say it again. Spice bread, that you pick up, you can buy right from your cooking trainer. There's in the same room, and I forgot about that till a little bit ago. You get the Lynx steak recipe from the vendor. On the plus side, there being other players makes Sunsail Anchorage a bit easier. It's usually a bit more of an annoying area to get through. Sometimes. Although, granted, I feel like I wouldn't have too hard of a time right now.
Anubilore Delana, the reckoning
Didn't I just
is at
send you out to
hand.
gather up the more party supplies? Was that you? Oh, I can't be expected to remember everyone's face now, can I? I meet so many interesting people. What is it that you want?
We will have
You're
justice.
quite the energetic young woman, aren't you? This all looks very adequate. You certainly deserve compensation for gathering up all of this for me. Something a little extra, I think. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's an invitation to the party. And, Warlock, next time that you drop in, make sure you dress up in something a little more festive.
Farewell.
I mean, I'm a tailor. I probably can make something more festive after a while. I do have to have that to grab whatever, so that part does get annoying, but I can put that away at any point. Let's see. Here's some appetizers here. Oh, no, but I thought it was a percentage. I guess it isn't that useful. Oh, well. Maybe it's something they change later on or something. But, oh, well. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's whatever. Probably just gonna destroy it. Not gonna destroy the Haven Party invitation. I like the idea of grabbing that stuff. Especially the wine. Alright, now on to something a little bit more interesting. Sunsail Anchorage. Well, I'll talk to these guys first, but after that. The girl, I think, sends me after... The woman sends me after the Murlocs.
The dark times will pass.
The wretched grow bolder every day, Velanariel. They've achieved enough coordination to launch an attack on Sunsail Anchorage. As if that weren't embarrassing enough, most of our weapons were left behind when they attacked. Bring me back our armaments so that we may show those ruffians who's boss.
Keep your wits about you.
Glory to the Sindorai. Death to
Thank
all who
goodness for
oppose
you,
us.
Warlock. Those slimy, grim-scale Murlocs have pirated away my cargo. It's bad enough that the wretched have stolen what little magical goods I had, but the Murlocs took the rest. What does this land come to? Could you retrieve my cargo? I can't expect that you'd be able to get all of it back, but I'll be grateful for any of it at this point. It was the grim-scale Murlocs in the huts, just to the west and south of the anchorage on the Golden Strand. I'm sure of it.
We will have justice.
Yeah. Before I go after the Murlocs, there's another quest I want to pick up that I always forget about until I'm most of the way, if not completely, done with the quest. You're good. I'll probably end up having to swim for most of my supplies, unfortunately. Even though I said it makes this area easier, I was forgetting about the crates that you have to find. That part's annoying. Very annoying. And I was specifically talking about fighting my way up the building here, which I'm gonna go to for a little bit, but. No, it's not too useful going up this building, but usually people avoid it until they actually have to do the quest to kill the name guy up top. So at the very least, if I can clear out the path and get whatever armaments are in this area, it should be a bit easier. I will be trying to attack multiple characters, even more so than Turtle WoW or Classic in general. It's so much easier. Yeah, people already fought their way through. That's unfortunate. Hang on. Did he just jump to his death? Not death, but not whatever. I'm just gonna come up here. I know he pulled the name guide. I wasn't gonna take that one from him in case he is able to kill him, but he didn't. What's the name? Wow, there's not even armaments up here. Oh crap. Hey, just ignore me. Ouch. Nope. You are now passive. I guess oh well. I'll just jump down here. Come on, thank you. Now you can get defensive. Yeah, there might be too many players for these quests. Whoops. Oh well. I might. This is part of the reason why I was talking about the whole recording aspects of this, because it's kind of necessary. In fact, I'm probably gonna end up having to put a cut in the recording and pick up these quests another time, honestly, which is kind of disheartening to me. But maybe I'll put like I said, maybe I'll put a cut in it, and then I'll be and I'll work on the professions, and then when I come back to this character another time, I can finish this a little bit easier. I'll still do what I can for now. Go get him, please. Oh, there's another. Nice. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The Murlocs I think I'll be able to do though, at the very least before I put a cut in the recording. Killing plenty of hooligans but no thugs. They must all be in the building primarily. Or I'm just not... Oh! That's very useful for me to grab right now. I was thinking I was going to get at least 2 or 3 when I was going into the building, but I was clearly mistaken.
Can't we all just get along?
Oh, what? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, nope, no. Yeah, because of the respawns, I wasn't expecting that to work that way, but here we are. I guess the oh, I didn't heal up enough yet. Whoops. Oh, that's why. Oh fuck. Okay. Yeah, I'm gone. Okay, now that I want all of these guys, I can't actually handle them. This is kind of annoying. Oh, now there's a Springfall stalker over here too. Alright, let's drink up and eat up. And be a little less cocky about this. Alright. Have I really been recording for over half? I guess I have been running around a lot. That makes sense. Never mind. Oh yeah, let's get you done at least. I do want to get these kills more, I will say. Although that's a hooligan, that's a thug. I don't need hooligans anymore.
Can't we all just get along?
Perfect. And I did see how close I was to dinging before, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to live long enough to ding, which is why I was running and doing all that. That was nice of that guy. There's a hooligan though, which is why I didn't really worry about him, but oh well. 2 more thugs. Okay, at the very least I'll be able to do this quest, I think. It's not gonna be too hard to get 2 more. I'm gonna go get the copper that was over here and specifically get the spring paw. Copper's not as useful. Spring paw very much is. Oh wow. Okay, someone already got the spring paw. Apparently people still need them. Over here. Which doesn't surprise me. There's gonna be lots of people that are gonna be needing them. And the Sindori armaments are gonna be the bigger issue, it seems like now. Well, I guess on the plus side, I'm gonna have plenty of copper and rough-stone when I finally pick up jewel crafting, which actually won't be that long, come to think of it. Honestly, after this recording, No, I'm not gonna get to level 10. And it's level 12 I need it anyways, more. Hello. Won't be too much of a loss. And I still got a couple more levels before I'm gonna be able to pick up jewel crafting, or should be picking up jewel crafting rather. I already got 2 stacks of copper, and on my way to a 3rd. Not a lot, but probably gonna be probably end up being enough at least for the early parts of jewel crafting. Worst comes to worst, I think if I have a hard time money-wise, going forward, I'll probably just do a lot of off-screen, well, grinding to make money, but mostly it's like selling stuff from tailoring in general. Oh, I think I mentioned earlier about the colors the character was going to be wearing. I think that's what I forgot about. So red is the main color for her, though green is a secondary for bags, but red's the main color. Mainly because her main color, clothes-wise, is going to be purple. I like purple. Well, I like violet and indigo more, but especially indigo, I see that as more of a good color. So more for her, it's violet or purple. Purple is a little bit more red than violet is. Not magenta, though. Magenta I would still use for the character, but that's not really too many colors like that. Too many, like that. Hello, Kit Kat sitting right next to me as usual. I think that's my favorite part about being about my days off. I'm able to just because she likes to sleep during this part of the day the most. So when I'm playing games, she's always right there, almost always. You'll find one thing you'll find when it comes to RPG settings, MMOs. Yeah, I've talked plenty of times about elves being my favorite, and dwarves are also a pretty good second. In general, I like my fantasy humanoids. Regular humans, you'll see plenty of times. I do have plenty of those characters, and I'm not against playing them. But I've definitely had some people I like to watch YouTube of. And they'll just constantly mention that they just prefer playing humans because that's what they are. That's what they feel most comfortable with playing. Whereas to me, I like the idea of playing other races much more, especially elves. Granted, they're generally the races are closest to human, but I also like orcs as well in a lot of settings. Nowhere near as much as human, not as much as elves and dwarves, but quite a lot though. Especially because of the fact that the orcs allow me to play like a darker, more
farewell.
I don't want to say crude, but I just like my darker orc characters, evil characters.
Salama Ashalanore.
Which, funny enough, a lot of my human characters end up being more evil as well. So, but I think that's just more coincidence than anything else. All right, so I didn't even read that. I'm sorry about that. Greetings, Warlock. Take a look toward the shore. What do you see? That's right, our beach. Our tranquil shore has been infested with the malignancy known as the Murloc. This blight will not stand. I have a task for you. If you feel that you're up to it, I would have their heads. Let us see if we can put a dent in their number so large that if they have any sense at all, they will return to the murky depths from which they sprang. Guy seriously has a hatred of Murlocs, but don't blame him. They're not the most pleasant. I thought killing 2 of them by the time would be good because that way I can keep getting heads, but that one didn't have a head. You gotta remember that. I think the logic is generally that the oh, what was it? That whatever object or item you were trying to get for a quest just became too damaged to be usable. Ooh, I'm really glad I'll let you get that one. Doesn't need to worry about me so much. I'm watching better than I was earlier. Oh my god, look at all that fish. Probably gonna pick up that fish just for the fact that I do think. Oh, hello. So I do think my character is gonna be doing fishing, even if it's not her favorite. Usually. I do need to work. Funny enough, I have the idea for the character and the future of the character most of all. It's the origins of the Warlock character that are the most murky, which I do kind of like the idea of having it murky, but I like, but I want to have the, I don't like murky backgrounds for the sake of making it easier on the person writing the character. I like murky backgrounds in knowing exactly what the character is kind of thing, but just nobody else really does in general. Even if like, let's say I created the background of a character and I just didn't want to talk about just to keep it a secret from everybody. That's what I like the idea of. Granted, that's not the best either, seeing as that might be considered annoying by other people, probably. Because then I can spring whatever the hell I want. But my idea for it would be more of a... I don't tell people, but I keep a document or like just a way to prove that whatever comes up was something I've had years in the making kind of thing. Like, not just like notes in general, some type of like more of an official thing in general. Granted that even the just notes in general I feel like would be at least something. I don't want to pull something out of my ass completely.
Can't we all just get along?
It's something I've had. It's something I'll probably be doing with books quite often, honestly. Let's kill this one, actually. Oh no! This one quickly. Got all the heads I need. And I got another chest. Oh, crap. Yeah, I can't get that now. Thanks. Hey, I got some more raw Slitherskin mackerels. Okay. Ooh, I forgot about black. I'm not lying, I did forget about black. Okay, black is definitely what she'd be using. It's black, then red, then green. I don't know how I forgot about black, but I did. Alright, I'll get rid of you for now. I really wish I was able just to equip the pouch directly. That would make more sense in my opinion. Because it's like, oh, I have an open slot, I can put a pouch in, and I can put the additional items in. Oh, yeah, let's go right to it. Nope, I have to clear up a slot first. But it's fine. Don't care that much about it. Alright. Keep all the stuff I want up there. And I don't want to have a chance of selling by accident. Which isn't that much, granted. Which is why I generally... Oh, yeah, let's put you up there. You're gonna be in my pack for a while, so. Oh, actually, you too. All right, that's good. Everything down here is either a quest item or something I want to sell directly. Good, that works for me. And I think the reason why I was focusing on this quest over the, actually I don't think any of the stuff I needed was over here, but I'm pretty sure this guy sent me to kill the named Murloc in the next area, who I could have killed without the quest, and I think he drops a quest item, but I can't remember. The item I might be thinking of might be a random drop in general. So.
Victory lies ahead.
We rangers of the far side of the retreat are dedicated to setting right the damage that has been wreaked upon our fair lands. We will go to any length to do so. I trust that you have returned with the Murloc heads I tasked you to gather.
The reckoning is at
Job
hand.
well done, Warlock. By the smell of it, I'd say you returned all that I asked for, and possibly more. I'm sure we could find some use for these, in a stew or some such. Alas, it does not appear that your efforts have done the trick. The Murlocs are not in retreat. This calls for more direct action.
Remember the Sunwell.
Ring of Murgle. The Grimscale Murlocs have not been scared off by your efforts, but I think I know what will send them packing, as well as get me some personal retribution. They have a Murloc chieftain that calls itself Murgle. It wanders the Golden Strand south of the river inlets. The beast once slew a compatriot of mine, and now wears his ring in open defiance and mockery. Slay Murgle, and bring back my friend's ring. Then we shall see these monsters cowed. How do you know that's the guy's name? They all say Murgle. Murgle. Like, they all say the same thing.
We will have justice.
How can we know that's even a name at that point? Like, yeah. Oh. Whee. But yeah, I do intend to put time between videos enough for my character to get rested experience. I just didn't happen with this one because I wanted to play her. Well, granted, I have plenty of time. I definitely didn't need to this morning. My brain was literally telling me, oh, you have to play her. You actually have the time to play her. But she's actually a character I can play any morning. It doesn't have to be my days off. In fact, actually, my days working are even better in some ways, simply because, well, one, it's not as time sensitive as I set up Velanariel to be, who I will probably be recording later tonight. Plus, the fact is, I'd be getting up. I'd have to be playing her even earlier, because at this point, on a typical day that I'd be working, I would have been off like 15-20 minutes ago, or trying to be, anyways. Oh, someone just killed the named character. That named one. Don't know where. You're a healer. That's the best I was thinking. Also, they're a bit more dangerous than the ones I just was fighting. Let me just take care of this one now. There's one. Alright, maybe I can read this quest now. Yep, I can. Interesting. What you have found here is a waterproof leather tube containing a number of sheets of parchment. By the markings upon them, the pages are clearly navigation rudders, and each bears a signature of one Captain Calasandra. You've heard of a small defended camp just east of the nearby Sunsail anchorage. Maybe the captain is there. She sent me over here. Who's going to be over here fighting these Murlocs and not because she sent us here? It's got a little strange that they worded it that way. I say they at this point. It's just, it's pretty obvious who I'm talking about when I say they. Ooh. Shattered chest? Ooh. Yeah, I'll take a shattered chest. You know what? I already got plenty. I'll just let her get it. Yeah, it's honestly, it's only fair. Especially because, like, this is the first time of the 3 that I'm even like would have been fighting somebody over. So it's like it just would have been a waste of time at that point. Probably would have just been waiting for each other. It's like it's just me being greedy if I were to try to force my way through that one. Granted, it's a very fitting thing to do a lot of times, being a darker character, but that's just not how my brain works, unfortunately. From now on, I'm not gonna have you attack the same one I'm going after. No, you don't want to go after them? Okay. Oh god, you're tougher than you looked. Yeah, screw you for almost killing me, dude. You were tougher than I thought you were gonna be. Alright. Yeah, that was a lot closer than I would have liked, but oh well, we got through it. I mean, I started fighting him with half health, so I'm not overly surprised. Usually I would... What's this? What's this about? That's weird. Hang on. Alright, should be cutting back in. Just walked around a second, not much. So I got a... Hang on a second. Yeah. So I'd gotten a text or whatever from USPS or whatever. At first I thought it was something actual, but I was like, no, not with that number. And what? What do you mean I've been disconnected? Okay, well, apparently I've been disconnected from Blizzard services. Whatever the case is, I still have the internet, so I'll keep going for now. Oh, not that one. Not this one. Yeah, it looks like I'm fine. I don't know what that message was about. Just services. I'm pretty sure that still means I can play. Alright. But yeah, no, it was definitely a scam. It just wasn't using the normal messages that I would normally expect to be scam. Because usually it's like something about like delivery or anything or something, but what was it? It just said it had some information for me about like issues, but or something. I don't remember. It didn't say anything about deliveries. It didn't say anything. I don't know. Can't remember what it said at this point. I'm not really caring. Tattered chest. Wait, what was that next to it? Oh, just probably. Yeah. You're gonna go for the chest, aren't you? Normally I wouldn't. Really? They got rid of that? You can't spit on other players? That's stupid. Come on. Oh my god. I thought I did it right the first time, but I was like, maybe I clicked off the person. No, apparently you're not allowed to spit on other players. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my god. There's so many ridiculous things World of Warcraft has changed over the years. Oh well. Yeah, like, you could say that was me being greedy going for that one, but like the guy specifically went after it because I had already aggroed the other the mobs. At that point, I'm like, okay, no, I'm annoyed with you because even if you took the chest, I wanted to at least get the cargo kind of thing. It's like that was just an asshole move. Like the other reason why I stopped myself and let the other person get the chest because she went for it and was fighting a mob over it. It's like I'm not gonna take that from her. No, not a big deal. But yeah, no, I'm honestly more upset about the fact that apparently I can't spit on other players anymore. I'm pretty sure you used to be able to. It seems a little strange. Oop. I say strange. They're just trying to like censor anything, any kind of like rude behavior kind of thing. It's like, mate, they can do rude stuff. You just like, I don't know. Whatever. I think it's just dumb that they would change stuff like that. I'm assuming they changed it because I'm pretty sure I used to spit on people all the time whenever they did something that annoyed me. Whatever. I'm not kicking that out of the recording anyways. I'm an asshole myself, so can't really I can edit it out if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Even if it gets me dislikes. As far as I'm concerned, I just want to keep my recordings more or less true to source, I guess. Or I don't know. I don't know the best way to put it. I'm not gonna lie about doing something like that. Like, if I do something that's absurdly horrible, I might not put up a recording, but like, that's more of a, if I'm if it's regretful of my actions at that point. But that's like, but that's tossing an entire recording away due to something. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how I'd react. It'd have to be something really, really bad that would actually not be allowing me to keep my recording up probably in the first place more than anything else. Yeah. I don't know. Not really worth thinking about or worrying about. Got so much copper. This is kind of nice, I will say. I just wish I can get this much copper on my other characters. I did pick up that quest, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, I need to kill 2 more thugs or 1 more thug? 2 more thugs. Probably should just try looking for them if I can. What about the lost armaments? I still need 5 of them. Ouch. I mean, the armaments aren't so bad. Like, I'm not saying that they're gonna be available, but generally the boats aren't as touched for the armaments. Glad to see that the breathing underwater is still like it. You don't have infinite breath like you do in retail. And at least the changes that they make per TBC and everything for classic wise is very minimal, but still nothing that's like really changes the gameplay too much. I don't think. Again, this has seemed very easy, a lot easier than I really feel like it should be. But I could just be mistaken anyways. If they change the difficulty of this to make it easier like how retail is, then I would definitely say that they just messed up classic at that point. But I do feel like because when I first joined TBC I just didn't do anything right in general, and then I missed the original TBC when it first relaunched in classic. Well, I say I missed it. I think I played for a little bit, but not as much as I was originally thinking I was going to. Okay, apparently there is none right now. Usually I find plenty, but not this time. Too many players. You're shucks. Like I said earlier, I might have to cut the recording and do another recording of actually finishing up some of these quests, and I think this might actually be the case. So I'm done with the Naga one. I can probably go refocus on the Spring Paw and hope for the best, maybe. But I don't know.
What business have you? Shorel
I'm
Oran.
grateful for the assistance of someone like you, Velanariel. It almost puts a smile on my face, but then I realize what these monsters have done to my ship and what's happening to Quel'Thalas. Have you managed to retrieve any of my cargo?
Keep your
You did
wits
it. You
about
saved me
you.
from ruin and delivered my revenge upon those disgusting creatures. Now if I could just get these pretty rangers here to help me with this cargo, I'll finally get out of here. I'll have to come back when Valandris has retaken the shipyard. Here, take this coin. It's what little I can afford, and the least I could do to reward your efforts.
We will have justice.
Hello, Warlock. You're a sight for sore eyes. I know it's crazy for me to be here, what with the anchorage overrun with the wretched, Valandris and his rangers have sworn to protect me on the condition that I get out of here as soon as I've recovered my cargo. What's that you have there? It looks vaguely familiar.
The reckoning is
Oh,
at
you
hand.
sweet, sweet Warlock. Those words don't go together. I had no idea that those disgusting Grimscale Murlocs had also pirated away with my navigation rudders. Without them, I would have no chance of navigating the seas again once we retake the anchorage and repair the ship. Thank you very much. Here, take this coin as a sign of my appreciation.
Shorel Oran.
So I'm going to cut back through here in the hopes that I do find more thugs and armaments, but I'm going to swim across afterwards. Oh, there's one.
Is this really necessary?
Wait, don't they have a merchant over here? Why am I not selling stuff? Yeah, they have one right here. Drink vendor. I mean, I have space still. It's not like that much of a concern, but still. I feel like I should have done this a lot sooner.
Victory lies ahead.
Alright. Swarm. Oh. Yeah, sell those. I'm sure they would love that. Not that I can, but still.
Shorel Oran.
Right, that's a lot more space. Alright. And I do see the copper. I do kind of want to go after it, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna do that. No matter what, I'm an asshole. I just can't be too much of an asshole. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't get my quest done any quicker, unfortunately. Oh, hi, it's you again. Oh, she actually did the rude gesture at me. I didn't even notice. Nah, I would have deserved it. Well, I definitely did kind of deserve it since I did start taking it, but in the end, I didn't actually take it, so not too much of an asshole. Just a bit of an asshole. Oh, another hooligan. We don't need more hooligans. We need thugs. Hey, there's one.
This was not in my contract.
What are you talking about? It is your contract entirely. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't immolate. I used Shadow Bolt. Whoopsie. That's not good. Fuck, I did die. Oh, I think the other one died in the end. Jesus Christ. The respawns really are kicking my ass a bit. Oh, I started going east. That was dumb. Sorry if I seem unfocused. My dad texted me. Sorry, my dad's the hardest one to text where I live right now. Jesus Christ. Oh, no, I think that's the one I... No, they all respawned already. Jesus. Well, I could kill one by myself anyways. That's... Really? That's not going to be too much of a concern. These guys are always tougher than I give them credit for, I will say. I think I've actually talked shit about them on Velanariel or whatever my Blood Elf was named. I just find that funny. Alright, so use what mana I got to summon my imp. Luckily I just need 4 more armaments, but the issue with that is the fact that I need to do that to get the follow-up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the follow-up for it to kill the name character is that one. I'm just gonna drink up. Probably should make sure my just making sure my phone was muted. He could text me and I can respond whenever, but wouldn't want the sound to constantly go off in the microphone. You can shut off the microphone too, and I've done that multiple times, but sometimes I don't think about it, especially because I can't even hear my phone when it is on if I have my headphones on. But yeah, so this video, well actually this video has already been shortened, I just remember that, so it's 16 minutes. I think I was already on like, whoop. More hooligans. The ornaments are always the annoying part. You can't... Grouping up does not solve anything, unfortunately, either, so... 8, 3 more. If I'm lucky, I can get 1 or 2 more from this room. I don't think I'm lucky. See him at? Oh, okay, this room's filling out a little bit more again. Come on, just don't just stand there. Okay. Oh, you're on passive. I wonder if you didn't attack certain. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. So much annoyed groans. There's a weapons container right there. Oh, fuck you. I hate these. I hate this one right now. I should have aimed. I think I forget this every time. Aim for the weapon armaments.
Can't we all just get along?
yeah, hang on. The Boolean's gonna kill him if I'm not careful. Actually, he might be able to kill them one-on-one. Or maybe not. Could summon my imp, but it's an annoying use of mana at that point. Maybe I'll speed up looking for the actual armaments. And there's a player right there, so looking underwater right now is not going to be a good use of time. Oh, I didn't turn in the... Yeah, that, I already said I was originally just going to be heading to turn that quest in. I forgot. Sorry, I'm on a auto run right now. Oh, and I just put my phone down a little too heavily. The armaments is going to take so long. I'm honestly tempted to just move on and just try to finish that off after. But I know I want to kill the name character. Although I do feel like I might be a little too weak for the name character. I'll have to think about that. Oh, yeah. I am trying to extend this one out a bit more just because I know yesterday's was kind of... The one I recorded yesterday was very short. Oh, what am I...
We will persevere.
You are the instrument of my success and revenge, Warlock. Have you the ring?
Death to all who oppose
At
us.
last. Though the Grimskill did not rout as hoped, it was entertaining to watch them panic and confusion when you laid low their so-called chieftain. You have my thanks, and the gratitude of the Sindorai of Silvermoon City. Please, take one of these in thanks for the service that you have rendered.
Remember the Sunwell.
Alright. Just need 3 more armaments. You know, I feel like it'd be more efficient just to let people finish in a line kind of thing with just the armaments, because we're all like having to wait so long just to wait for respawns while some people just get the bigger amounts that they still need. So I'm pretty sure I still see some of the people that were there before me that still need theirs. I'm not trying that hard. Feel a little lazy right now. I wonder if some water ones have resurfaced. Don't see any right now. Oh. Going to this one. I'm really hoping that this one has it. Oh, yep, it's right here. Let me surface for a bit. The water still is the most reliable one just because there's not as many people that go through there. But if you see someone swimming, there's no point even going down into it to check. As well, they can miss them or even finish up before they would grab all of them. Just doesn't seem likely. I am going to go onto land just to look around because I might be able to find it on there first. Actually, it looks like this area is just cleared out. That's annoying. No, it's not completely cleared out. But yeah, there's no players right now. I love how I just as I finished it up practically. That's why I went on up here. Piece of shit. Oh, there's one more copper vein up higher. But I can finally... Ooh. Yeah, okay. Finally go turn this quest in. Yeah, sorry. Like, I think those quests are the hardest ones to do in this entire zone when there's a lot of players outside of the actual starting area. Because there's not as many. Actually, even the starting area is easier in some ways because there's usually so many mobs to fight, go to. I say that though, knowing I still haven't gotten enough spring lynx pelts. Jesus. Maybe going up this way will help me. But yeah, so, well, another copper vein is gonna help me in other ways, I guess. Golden bow. Right here.
Is this really necessary?
But I'm lucky I won't even need to fight anymore. Okay, at least I got one. I was about to think that maybe I wouldn't get it from either just because of what I said. This is acceptable. Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish off at level 10 on this recording at the very least. I will try to put some time before the next recording. I just want to try to get at least a full level of rested experience. Not that I think that's too probable. I need to wait. I need to rest in the Silver Moon itself, though. That's where I went wrong. Actually, I think it would be the best idea for me would be to end it in Silver Moon, or whatever. I think maybe my Warlock quest will send me to Silver Moon, and that's where I'll pick that up, and then I'll end it when I pick it up, and pick it back up in front of the Warlock trainer in Silver Moon, because that should be for my Woodwalker quest. I do want to get a lot more linen cloth than I've been getting, though, I will say. So, honestly, you guys might see, like... Well, there might be a skip in time. I might have quite a bit of experience. So, honestly, yeah, I'm going to end it in Falcon Wing Square, because I think that's where I will pick it up. Please let there be one... Oh, there's multiple.
Can't we all just get along?
Really hoping this one drops it, because I would go after both just to get higher chances, but alright, didn't need to. That was why. If I killed one and that's all I needed, then I'd be killing a second one, depriving of another player of their links that they could get a skin from. Oh, hang on. I need to go north. Turn in those quests. I'm not done yet. I need to kill the named character, Alderon. No, whatever. Yeah, the problem with texting my dad where I live is the fact that most other people have iPhones. My dad does not. So while I could send an iMessage to most of my other players, man, other people I want to get a hold of. Him I cannot, and I don't
Glory
have
to
good
the
service up
Sindori.
here. Hi, babies. You're awake from your little nap? I thought she was still napping. I hadn't even noticed that she woke up and was just looking outside. You still look very sleepy, you big baby. I love you, though. You're big babies.
Remember the Sunwell.
Did you gather the lost weapons yet?
Shorel'aran.
Great job. Let's show the wretched what we're made of.
Farewell.
Wretched ringleader. The wretched are so oblivious, gorging on foul magic, that they haven't realized we've recovered most of our weapons. We can't expect them to remain in their stupor, though. That now is the time for a decisive attack. Let us make an example of their leader, Alderon. He was spotted on the top floor of the building by their anchorage. Bring me his head. I'll reward you suitably.
The reckoning is at hand.
Our enemies will fall.
Oh, I forgot. You're not the vendor.
What business have you?
Oh, yeah. I was about to say. Hang on a second. Alright,
We will have
hopefully they'll drop
justice.
some linen while I make my way through. Oh, I forgot there's a mana restoration. I will look back into Jewelcraft to make sure it's level 12. I can't, because if I can equip something at level 10 that Jewelcrafting can make, I will probably pick up between recordings as well. But if it is level 11 or 12 like I'm thinking it is, I will be waiting for post next video. Today's a very nice day, and there's stuff I've been intending to do while it's still winter. Although, granted, with the amount of snow, I don't think what I'm hoping to do is a good idea right now. Might be better wait for another day. Going back out into the woods because I want to, before spring comes in, and everything starts regrowing already. I want to check out the woods to see if there's an area I could start up like a small garden or a little bit, or maybe food forest or whatever. Food forest was just something I had in mind, but I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen in the future, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be doing. Oh. Not sure if the fighting I heard is from below or above. Probably below. Yep. In fact, actually, this is one of the easier times I'm going to have. Take him. Oh, hang on. Oh, I didn't need to do that, actually, apparently. Where'd he go? Oh, he's right there. Don't really like fear tactics as much, but they're very useful when necessary. Probably gonna go for a swim. I know I can't make the jump from here. Alright, passive. Oh yeah, but pretty much I think today's recording is going to be coming to an end very soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Scorched Grove just yet. Turning this quest, I should, and as well as the remaining quests, I should be able to level up to 10, and that's enough for me. Plus, I think it might be a good idea to do it when I go to do the runestone that's over here, which is a little bit later on. We'll see, though.
The eternal sun guides us.
Well, do you have his head or not? I've no time to waste.
Remember the Sunwell.
You defeated him after all. Undoubtedly my men softened him up for you. I jest, Warlock. You've done well. You'll make a name for yourself if you keep your nose clean. Well, I mean, that's actually
We will have
justice
justice.
for me, considering I'm a Warlock. Keeping my nose clean is probably a necessity. No, yeah. Alright, well that. Now I'm heading back to the town. Yeah, look at that. It's green. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It's not going to be too different from Turtle WoW, but Turtle WoW has its own things. But Affliction, I think, is going to be the most notice. Later on, it's going to be the most noticeably different. Yeah, because, like, look at that. Malediction was one of the ones I went very quickly into, but that's not a very useful one unless I'm really going deeper into Destruction. Because Curse of the Elements, nah. That's not useful. Howl of Terror, no. Unstable Affliction, destroys solely this. Hang on. Is that a different ability overall? Stable Affliction. Okay. Huh. Alright. I'll take a look more into this between videos, I think, anyways. Chances are, I'm going to be... Actually, I don't think I really need to think about it much, because as much as I want to plan ahead of time, right now, it's going to be improved corruption, because as soon as I can get it down to no time, make it turn it into... Wait. 2 second... By point... Oh, okay. It changes it by 0.4, which... Yeah, okay, so that will be... Once it's done, it will be gone. So, yeah, put it into improved corruption like I was already thinking anyways.
Our enemies will fall.
You're back. Did you bring the pelts?
Shoreloran.
These will do perfectly, Velanariel. Take this piece of armor as a reward. I'll be able to make more with the pelts you brought me.
Keep your wits about you.
Oh, hang on.
The
this
dark
quest?
times will pass.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the
The
sun
breadcrumb
well.
to the Ghostlands. Definitely not picking that up just yet.
The dark times will pass.
That'll teach them not to mess with us. Good luck. Yeah, good work.
The
Good
reckoning
luck.
is
Good
at
luck with what?
hand. Remember the sun well.
Not doing that one just yet either. Alright, so I'm actually gonna hearth to Falcon Wing Square. I think that's the best use of time there. There's a text I just can't get through apparently. Yeah, whatever. Alright, let's go find my Warlock Trainer. Nope, Warlock Trainer's up here actually. And I don't see an exclamation point, do I? No, I might not actually. I might just be here to learn abilities then, apparently. What? Isn't... Huh? Don't I...
Anubilore Delana.
Don't tell me they remove class quests. I know that was a thing until Wrath of the Lich King at the very least. I think the only thing they removed in Wrath of the Lich King was the quest for the Imp. I think they didn't remove the other class quest until Cataclysm. They better not have removed it from here. I love having those quests. Ooh, this was a... I might not have picked up anything up at level 8, I just realized. That might have been why I've been having such a hard time killing things. Well, regardless, I still have this stuff. Get rid of that, I don't need you. I don't know why I still have that on there, that's a waste of a slot. Create Hellstone is very useful. Upgraded Demon Skin is incredibly useful. Emulate's very good. Alright, well, I'm going to look into that. I really feel like I should... I'm pretty sure level 10 is supposed to have the quest, and even if I am wrong about that, he should have an exclamation point. I should be able to see that I have a gray one anyways. I should be able to have a quest coming up, but no, I don't. I really hope they didn't get rid of it. But anyways, that'll be an end to this recording. The second half that I paused while I was in Murloc one is at 37 minutes already. So I believe the first one is already 30 something, so this should be plenty, I'm hoping. Alright, it's going to be a bit before I record another video of Velanariel, just so I can get some rusted experience, but primarily so I can level up tailoring it quite a bit more. I'm going to figure out where I can get linen cloth from outside of buying it, so we'll see. But anyways, like I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.